Hello, hello, hello. I am awake and I am here. You are in the right place. This is Deborah's Blue Tarot, and I'm Deborah. I'm going to put my glasses on because I know my limitations. Okay, so I brought out the everythings. I mean, the everythings this morning, and it's like 10 something. My appointment was early. I'll bring out two because you know how I always like to test myself, so to speak. Not really testing myself, it's just confirmation of the confirmation. I know that makes no sense, but, work with it. Hopefully, he has learned his lesson. He is now he's off of timeout. I had him in a timeout. And I believe that this should be enough for him to have learned his lesson. Okay? I am pulling out, let me see here, let me see, my Morgan Greer, because it's been so good to me. And when you have a hot deck, you use it. It makes sense? Of course it does. And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing more, nothing less. Remember that as connected as I feel to the Creator, I could be wrong. I may be thinking I'm hearing it in a certain way. I could be wrong. I don't think that I am, but I could be. And I'd be the first one, to admit it. Does that make sense? I am not all-knowing, otherwise you would call me Creator or God or whatever word you use. I want to talk about, I wrote myself a note. Okay. This morning, we are going to talk about Russia, Putin, or Pootie if you like, unaliveness, and body doubles. Okay? Fair enough? I'm still going to use my special words because I really do not trust that out of the blue, someone may walk into this room, so to speak, and be trolling me. It's not like it would be the first time. At any rate, I want to be very careful because I really love being with you guys and I don't want to get, dinged. Does that make sense? Of course it does. So let me give this another shuffle. I know you hear it. You know I'm doing it. Here, I will show you. Just for you naysayers who think that I would go through the trouble of faking this, no, I would not. Just saying. Just saying. Satisfied? I thought you would be. Okay. So, we're going to go with the way we've been rolling. 5 cards across on top, 5 cards across on the bottom. Let's begin. Hello. Oh, my back is hurting me. Oh, here she is again. Here he is again. And, okay. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hello, beautiful ladies. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards. As you can see, I can't see them. I did not look. Okay. I call on white light protection for myself, the people I love, and this community. Love them too. I ask for Spirit to place a light of white light protection for everyone that I've named, keeping us in the light and keeping us away from any evil or negative energies. I ask Spirit to help me access the Akashic Records, if at all possible, to give me the guidance that I need and the direction that I need to read these cards honestly and truly to the best of my abilities. And with that, I say, Amen. Okay. So what I'm going to do today is I'm doing top bottom. Like I'm going to, look at what's on top and look at what's on the bottom. On the top row, first card is Judgment. Different from the Justice card, but this is Judgment of the collective. Excuse me. The card below it, this is the signifier, this is the challenge card, are the 4 of Cups, deal making, being handed this cup, and this individual being hesitant to take it, not wanting to be a charity case, etc. The next card combo, the 10 of Swords, being stabbed in the back. And look who is below. The wannabe emperor. We don't have emperors in the United States, and I don't know of any country, I'm not saying there aren't any, where they have emperors. But ours is being stabbed in the back. So there are 10 swords here. This is a completion card, and this is a 4, the Emperor. Now, this card typically is a completion card, okay? The end of one cycle and the beginning of another. And apparently, this red robe is probably not the blood, but okay. It's coming for him. The next card is the Queen of Swords. This is my Kamala card. She is the Queen of Swords for me. There's also another card, depending on how I read it, where I consider her to be, involved in that card too. And this is the 9 of Pentacles. This is a happy, abundant, so much wealth. And I don't necessarily mean it in money. This is just a card of abundance for the Lotus Queen. Her wealth is great. She is beloved. The next card is the 3 of Pentacles. More deal making, more arrangements. He is probably making a arrangement out of the stone for this partnership that he's got going on. And the 3 of Cups. These are these happy ladies with their cups. They are celebrating. They are happy. They are content. Look at all the fruit, the riches. The riches don't necessarily mean money. I don't have a lot of money. I am rich beyond all things. The next card is the Two of Wands, so the Two of Rods. The man has the world in his hands, and he is waiting for some help from across the water. He's asking for help. And he's challenged by the Knight of Pentacles. This is a military card for me. This is a pentacle, but it's also his shield. And he is wearing his military, I hate to say, uniform. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, wow. Oh, the Hanged Man. He is seriously in suspension. Not like he was in timeout, mind you. This is not, timeout is not suspension. This is hanging by a rope. Okay? The Knight of Cups, an emotional card, but also a military card. And you can see the uniform he's wearing, the protection on his chest, his neck, and his head. And wouldn't you know it, the Star, the United States card for me, the card of hope for a lot of people, filling up water, putting water back. The reason for me that it's United States is this reminds me of the original flag. Let's see what else I want to say. Nothing more. Just that I'm keeping her dressed. So, as I see these cards, I see that he is doomed. I see that we here in the U.S. have him, not literally, figuratively. He is doomed, and the Emperor lies underneath these cards. And we Americans have made judgment, and now we're celebrating our decisions. The next combo, just as, Pooty and the Lotus Queen. She's also an ace for me, too. Okay, so let's ask the Creator. Spirit, clear and center, please. Spirit, do these cards reflect the end of Pooty? Yes. Clear and center, please. Spirit, should I pull a few more cards? Okay, I know you're saying no, but I feel like I should. Spirit, clear and center. Can I pull one more card, Spirit? Ooh, sorry. Can I pull one more card, Spirit? Okay. Yes. Yes. That's all I want to say to you guys. Yes. This time, yes. This is a reflection of what I have seen for almost 2 years. People thought I was crazy, so I kept my big mouth shut. But I have seen this, and it's bye-bye Pootieville. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Deripaska is in the Kremlin, one of the Kremlin people. And he's the one that is communicating with the felon. Why wouldn't Pootie do it? Because he cannot. In addition, I also see one of Pootie's doubles also on ice. Pootie has been unalive long enough that he is decomposing. But they still have his body. They have ended the life of one of his body doubles, unalived, because they're going to need it to show the people. Does that make sense? When they do announce it, they will need it to show the people. If that makes any sense to you. It does to me. Let's ask, shall we? I think we shall. Spirit. Spirit. Is Vladimir Putin unalive? Clear and center, please. Has Vladimir Putin been unalive for more than 12 months? Clear and center, please. Is my name Ethel? Just testing the pendulum. No, it's not. Clear and center, please. Just testing the pendulum. Will they use one of Pootie's body doubles to show people the body? The body. Yes. Clear and center, please. Is that because Spirit? Clear and center. Is that because he's really unalive and they need to prove to the people that that is so? And they can't show a corpse that is, Yes. Just for a minute, just because. Spirit, clear and center, please. Is Vladimir Putin no longer alive? Clear and center. Does the felon know that he's no longer alive? Clear and center. He's been dealing with Deripaska for more than a year. Well, his entire presidency, let's put it that way. And I use presidency in little air quotes. Just saying. Is the felon an illegitimate office holder? Clear and center. Will he be able to be what I call decertified? Will this happen, clear and center, please? Will this happen in the House and the Senate? That's a yes. I need to learn to believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? Let's pull some card. The justice card. Justice will be served, my friends. I promise you, justice will be served. Are some people going to slip through the cracks? Yes. Are all of them? No. The sword of truth, right after the justice card. Pretty powerful, if you ask me. And by the way, note the same flowers as the Queen of Swords had. Just bringing it up. Queen of Cups. A very lovely queen, highly emotional, could be anyone. It could be a member of her staff. It could be it's not Pam Bondi. She's a sword. It's not Kamala. It's just a very benevolent queen. The Fool. A leap of faith. A new adventure. New beginnings. He's got his staff walking, so to speak, right here. The dog's coming. There's water. He's going to take a leap across the mountaintop to the other side. This can also be a fool. Like, you fool, you know, a person who's just a fool, an idiot, whatever. This works in, this is a multi-layered card. The Devil. Here he is. The Tower. OMG! OMG! The Nine of Swords. Restrictions. The law. The Tower, the Devil. The Ace of Swords, bringing the truth out. And justice will be served. Do not think for a minute that this one's getting away. It's not. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. Let's see what's on the bottom here. The Lovers. I don't mean, this does not have to be love. This could be a relationship that is not about love. The Hermit, looking within. The Military. the Sun, the Three of Swords, ah! Okay. This is more of a felon card spread. Justice is coming. Everything is falling apart. The devil is here. The Sun is here, exposing everything, causing heartbreak and sorrow, and maybe a few heart attacks. Whatever. That is how I feel about it. Whatever. Except with the felon, I want him to stay alive. I want to see him up. Information and poverty. A lot of information coming in. 8 of Wands coming in fast. It's not just 8 things. Happiness with 9 of Cups. This is Kamala. Bickering. The King of Cups. Trying to get away from what no longer serves you, but you've got the law hemming you in. You see all those swords? Death card. Celebration. USA. Well, for entertainment purposes only. So what have we learned this morning, my friends? We have learned that Deborah thinks, Deborah actually knows, even if you don't believe me, it's okay. You're allowed not to believe me. I want you to know that. Oh, look what I brought with me. Spirit is Epps unalive. Nope. Will Ghislaine become unalive soon? Nope. Are they going to offer her the same deal that they gave to Jeffrey? Yep. New face, new hair. And a clean life. Social Security card if necessary. Just saying. Spirit. The reading that I just did, would you say that that was adequate for felon, the United States, Putin? Yes. Love you cards for entertainment or rods or wands or whatever. Love you, my little wands. For entertainment purposes only. I'm going to pull a card for you guys, okay? From my Moonology Oracle deck. We all know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say it anyway. These cards feel like velvet. They do. I'm not kidding. Get a deck of these things. If you're a card reader. Don't just buy it because I told you to buy it because it feels like velvet. You can go get a piece of velvet cheaper. Just saying, it does. It feels like cashmere or velvet. when I touch these cards. This is a deck by Yasmin Boland with artwork by Nyx Rowan. Okay, Moonology deck, give me a beautiful card for my beautiful, beautiful people. Because they're so velvety, it's hard to get them out. Look at the bigger picture. One more. Step out of your comfort zone. That's right. From the North Node. Okay, one more. Last one. I'm struggling to get these out. Surrender to the divine. Well, yes. Yes, you should. The creator, the one force, the one source. Let all the negativity go. Fear not, because you're wasting your energy in fear and you're giving it to them. And do you really want to help them? Bet not. Love you guys so much. Thank you for all of the lovely cards. Nancy, you did not upset me. You are one of my heart, my little heartstring people. And don't you ever worry that you may have done that. You did not. Okay? I said it live. I know you're watching or will watch. To all of my subscribers, I could not love you more. I couldn't. I just do. Mwah. To all of you, I wish you love and light and peace out.